back.
How many people give up before the breakthrough? Very hard, because you've had a bad experience there.
100%.
So it's almost your brain tells you that the industry's not working.
Yes.
Or that everyone's the same.
Prim and proper, trying to portray an image to anyone.
Correct.
Those fancy cars and houses and stuff.
No one cares.
No one cares, but it doesn't bring bacon home for you.
But if you're higher than where you started, you're winning.
Yeah.
So I think
I tell you, brother, you know what I tell the community? I say, guys, we know there's big money there. There's big wins and big things that happen. But what leads us to those big things, which is breakthrough, right? Consistency. We got to show up every day, and do the same thing religiously. So all we're doing is, we don't know what the market's going to give us, but if we're consistent in the market,
strategy,
we follow that, it will lead us to our breakthrough, because the next day could be heavy volumes in the market, and where that risk to reward was only so much, we hit the banging trade of the year, you know, kind of thing. And that immediately, when a guy hits that, it's like winning one of the Julys. But Oak hits a pick six or whatever, it's life changing. Same with the trading. Oak hits a banging trade, automatically everything changes in his mind. He's now a winner. And when you're a winner, you then approach the market differently. Yeah.
When you're losing,
when you're losing, I'm here to put you on my back.
How many people give up before the breakthrough?
Let me tell you, there's a lot of weak out there. And if you come in here and if you approach this in the wrong manner, and if you don't want to get the education, and if you're associated with the wrong community, like we spoke about before, it can leave a very bad impression, because you could be associated to the wrong community, and you put that money in and you hit a trade and it just went pear-shaped.
Gone, yeah.
Pear-shaped.
So
what is the chances that you are going to trust me?
Very hard, because you've had a bad experience there.
100%.
So it's almost your brain tells you that the industry's not working.
Yes.
Or that everyone's the same.
Yeah. But I believe with the guidance, correct guidance, a lot of people don't guide the community. They don't have a relationship. We've got a very strong relationship with our community members. You know,
I saw that.
Yeah.
Every time I've been here,
yeah,
I've seen that it's a family.
It's a family.
The customers come in, or traders come in, they all know each other, and you can relax like you're in your own home.
That's it. You know, I don't have to be a prim and proper, trying to portray an image to anyone.
Correct.
Those fancy cars and houses and stuff.
No one cares.
No one cares, but it doesn't bring bacon home for you.
So that's like, I've got an idea. I want to challenge my analysts.
Yeah.
To start learning how to trade.
Right.
And I'll tell you why.
Yes.
I honestly believe it'll make them better analysts.
Yes.
Because they need, as much as a trader needs discipline, they need discipline.
Yes.
And every analyst has a strategy and a set formula. And when they go wrong is when they deviate from that.
Right.
So I think this will be a good education for my analysts to take a package. I'm pretty sure one or two of them are involved. They'll know what it's about.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got a guy who gives you a 6-month projection or 6-month chart of how he's performed.
Yes.
And whether he's in profit or loss. So he must have some kind of experience on the stock market or trading. I want to challenge him to come here and do a course, or through you guys, through FX Cartel. I believe it can only benefit them.
No, definitely, because I think here, you know, what we knuckle down on is to make sure that you discipline, how to control your emotions, how to accept losses. There's a lot of factors that we put in here, and we work with you and we mold you. Even taking our market insights, you don't even know that we are actually managing everyone, because I'm managing myself and I'm letting you know what I'm doing. Automatically you are being managed because you're following me.
Correct.
You know, they don't even know it. Yeah, I'm
bad days.
I'm a control freak.
No bad days for Sham.
Yeah. So you know, just basically sharing my stuff. Right, I'm buying here, and this is where what I'm risking, and this is where I want to take profit. And market's busy moving, and it's a live market. And then I'm like, guys, I'm securing here. You know, I'm taking this much of profits here, and I'm moving my risk to a zero risk now, which is my stop loss. I'm bringing it into profit, and I'm going to let it run and see what the market's got to offer me. Good. You know, so that all these things, you know, makes them the traders that they are today. But it's the individual on the other side as well. I can only do and I can only share what I'm doing. Whether you're going to do the same thing, it's entirely up to you. It's entirely up to you.
Do you ever get intuition on trades that, like it happens to you're going to ask anyone involved in horse racing, we've done the maths. It's all equal. We know we must go there, but your intuition says go here. And somewhere along the line, you've picked something up. It's come to the back of your consciousness, and 90% of the time, if the voice is calm, cool, you're not getting like pushed all over the place. You've recognized a pattern somewhere. You've seen it.
Yeah.
And more often than not, it'll work in our favor. Does it ever happen to you when you trade? Do your intuitions play a big part?
Definitely. Definitely. We can be in a bullish market now, and market could be going all the way up, you know, and we know that it's the highest that it's ever been. And some people could be saying that, listen, because the theory is that you want to buy at a lower price and sell at a higher price. So most people will be pushing sells. I love buying. I buy more.
Because you got that intuition that this could go higher.
Yeah. So that intuition comes in, and I know that, listen, the market's not yet done. There's a lot of volume in the market. We could possibly see a push to further up to the upside, and I'll stick to my buys. You know? Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Now, I guess in any industry, like you'll have the science, you'll have the mathematics, you'll have all the equations in the world.
Yeah.
But there's that human aspect, that intelligence, that intuition that some people either have it or they don't.
Yeah.
And I think to be a good trader, you would have to have that. It's like an X factor intuition built in.
Oh, look,
it comes from experience, probably.
Yes, it does come from experience, because you tend to see familiar things that's happened before in the market, and patterns. There's patterns. It's price action. We've seen this action before.
You've seen it before.
You know, and this is what we could expect. So all antennas are up now. We're on high alert, you know, that we should either protect ourselves, or we should enter more aggressively, or, you know, that we're going to get a nice bank. Yeah.
So tell me something. You also cater for everyone. You cater for the beginner.
We cater for the beginner, and sky's the limit. Brother, I'm too scared to tell you what some of the guys actually trade with. It's scary.
But that's a good sign.
It's a very good sign. Let me tell you something. The guys
on trades.
There's guys that have millions in their trading account. Millions. There's really big traders out there.
Well, I've seen that firsthand. You know, every industry that you get involved in likes to sell this pretty picture.
Yeah.
And I've had the privilege of being around quite a few different people in the industry of trading. And I have seen a number of success stories.
Yes.
And it's always the guys that obviously they put the effort in.
Yeah.
But it's not, you're not selling something to the world that doesn't work.
Yeah.
Right? It can work.
It can work.
You can make it work.
100%.
Put the effort in.
Just put the effort in. Put the effort in. Like anything in life, you know, you put the effort in. It's like studying, brother. I was a child at school, you know, I was one of the lucky ones. I hated studying.
but it's stuck in your head.
But I listened attentively, you know, so that was a plus factor, because why? I put in the time in class. The other kids were messing around in class, and then they had to go home. They had to go home and study. So I had more time on my hands when I got home, because I put in the time when I was in the classroom.
So that's someone who's highly intelligent.
Yeah.
Where you get it first time and it never leaves.
Yes. Yeah.
And that's why you make a good trader.
Yeah.
Because you see a pattern and you know it's locked away.
Yeah, I think I've got a gift as well. Vision and ears. I listen.
I hope you're parting some of these gifts on to my cousin.
Yeah, Fabe got schooled with me, you know. He went
very
through
happy.
his mentorship. Let me tell you something, he wasn't the easiest. Let's talk about the Lebanese and Indian people. We've got a lot of similarities, right?
It's identical.
So everyone thinks I'm Lebanese, I'm just covered in an Indian skin.
I actually had to look twice. I said, did this guy come back from Beirut with a tan, or what's the story here? Because he even speaks like us.
So they're gamblers. So it's a hard thing to break when you're coming into trading.
Correct.
Because why? They can fund with R1 million or 100,000 Rand or 10,000 Rand or 100 Rand, and they go for it. They go for it. And that's trading is it's not that. It's not that. We actually use, and slowly, you know, I had to work with him. And Fabian's it's out on his podcast, but anyway, let's talk about, we're going to use Fabian as the topic today. And everyone has their own experience. He will not listen, but he will rather pay the school fees and then listen. So he had to actually feel it.
He has to feel it first.
He's got to feel it first. He's got to feel it. He felt it.
Yeah, you can't warn him that that's going to hurt. He has
Brother,
to go
I
and hurt
think this
himself.
story here, he'll never live it down. He was in here, it's like, check this account. Flying, operating, never took a loss. I said, By the time he got home, the account was blown.
I think I remember that day, because for a month I heard he's found all the answers,
Yeah.
he's mastered this, and then very next morning he phoned me and said, guess what, I said, it's all gone. But those are the school fees.
But those are the school fees, you know, those are the lessons, and it's good lessons. We need to go through those lessons. And those are the psychology things that I'm telling you, that you'd never experience until you actually training.
do it. So you
You're
have
doing
to
it.
physically do it. It's
You
not.
gotta-
It's hard to teach someone.
Let me tell you, losing money, whether
Experience
it's
is-
gambling, whether it's horse racing or go to the casino, I hate losing as an individual. I've always, if I took a loss, even when I played sport, I hate losing playing sport. So I was a very competitive person. So I used, it's only nature, it comes naturally.
Naturally.
So I don't like losing, even in my trades. I don't like losing in anything that I do, in a business that I open or anything.
It's a competitive spirit.
And it's competitive, and it's okay. We do take losses. I'm not saying that the business and everything, it's okay. But I bounce back and I put something in place so that it elevates me,
What
gives
did
me
I
the
do
edge.
wrong? How can I change things next time
Analyze
around?
myself. Analyze myself to say that, listen, what happened? It was the same strategy, but something happened. Let's find the cause. What caused it? And then we come to it, you know? Yeah. Could have been an entry. The entry was wrong.
Wrong.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. And it's okay.
So, like, that's the thing. What I would recommend to anyone who gets involved in trading is stick it out.
Yeah.
It might feel overwhelming at first because
Yeah.
there's so much to learn, but you got time.
Yes.
You got time, and you get involved with the right people, you're going to have a great experience. Like the guys I've introduced to you guys have been well looked after.
Yes.
They've been cared for. They've been educated. Their needs are met on
Yeah.
a daily basis. And they never feel like they're intruding.
Yes.
And that's important to me, because I've seen you give time when you don't have time. And that you can't buy in this world, because
No,
a
you
lot of
can't.
people don't give people time.
No, 100%.
So whether the guy's a $100 million investor or whether he's a 10,000 Rand investor, you give them the same kind of
you
commitment.
get the same service. There's only one sham. I can't be any other way.
Maybe we should clone him.
Yeah. No, look, but I want to say that, you know, in the racing or in a casino, if you went to the casino and I went with 10 grand and I put 10 grand on that bet or on that horse, and if it never won, you know, you're risking the whole thing. With trading, we don't risk the whole capital. We risk a portion of the capital, portion of the capital, you know, which is very important. And I did a quick, like a mathematical, I was trying to break down 100,000 Rand with a 1% risk, you know, and you're making 2% or whatever. And I came down to having to lose 44 trades before I lost that 100K.
Sure.
If you lose 44 trades in a row, brother, close your forex this thing and,
Then it's not working for you.
and give it up. Give it up. Find another job.
Look, I'm going to learn this at the moment now. I'm too busy.
Yeah.
I've got a lot going on like you.
Yes.
I say that, it's an excuse.
You know how many years I've been bugging you? Eh?
No. I'm very keen. I'm very interested because I know a lot of people will look who don't know what you guys are doing, and they'll look at it from like with skepticism.
Yeah.
Sounds too good to be true. We're telling the truth.
No,
it's not.
It's the truth. Yeah.
The truth is, it takes a while to master this.
Yes.
So you either do it two ways. You either work with someone who can trade for you.
Yeah.
Or you put the time and effort in and learn. It's the same as if someone came to me tomorrow to want to learn horse racing. I'll tell them straight, we're not going to teach you in a month.
Yeah.
It's going to take time.
Yeah.
And some things you will only learn after years and years and years of
And for
experience.
those that don't want to do it,
There's
got
people
EA.
around.
I've got EA.
Correct.
EA trades it automatically for you. You know, we hook you up.
Tell me about that. That also interests me because we're going into a lot of AR-based we're experimenting now to see how accurate they are. And if they work, right, then obviously we'll implement a factor into our business where we've got the AR dissecting form lines for us, which helps because they kind of like shorten your study period.
Yeah. So I've gotten high-end developers to develop me.
That's what, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So it's okay. Anyone can go to AI and ask AI to develop a EA trading robot.
But you're
you're not going to get a shab.
Correct.
You understand? So I got my developers to trade, to code the way I analyze the market.
Must have taken a while.
It took a long while. But
a lot of
also,
work.
a lot of people in this industry don't want to put out the heavy money to get professional coders. If you go back on my podcast, you'll see that my coder is actually blurred out. He doesn't want to reveal his identity. His voice is changed. He doesn't want to be publicly known because he's a coder for high institution companies on that sort of level. So if he's at that level, you can't be coding Mampara things there. You know what I'm saying?
He wouldn't be wasting his time here with you.
Correct. So he took the time, take me, how I analyze the markets, what strategy I used, and he coded it.
I understand that perfectly because within our industry, yes, we can feed information into AR, but you have to have you have to know what you're looking for.
Yes.
So it's not a set science, right? And it can change. Factors change.
Yeah.
So that's brilliant to hear that it's actually you tailor making your AR.
Correct. So it's not something that we just took from the shelf,
put together,
or we
followed
bought
this
from marketplace or whatever. What's that market shop on MetaTrader?
Yeah, this is something that's in-house being developed.
Being developed in-house, and often you'll see the coders normally around. He's always assisting us. Tweaking things, implementing new programs and systems for us.
I'm pretty sure that product would be ongoing change because the more you learn, the more experience you pick up, the more things you do. So it's not going to ever be a finished product.
Correct. The markets change. I'm learning constantly. The markets are evolving daily. So it's things that we need to feed it. You know, and it will only work as good as the code that you've given it. The code that you've
limitless.
No. Sky's the limit. Yeah, it can go on and on and on and on. But I don't give that system to. I give it to the elite members. Yeah, it's only accessible
for the elite.
Yeah, it's only accessible to our what they call VVIP, elite clients of FX Cartel.
Now, where we would use a tool like that is when you're dissecting races, there's racing all over the world at any given time, right? So same like you guys, Hong Kong and Australia on different time zones. So it's also for us, it's peaceful
Yes.
to be betting on Australian market
Yes.
early in the morning. No
Yeah.
one's awake in your house. You wake up 3, 4 o'clock. You've got time to look at the markets, where the money is going, that sort of thing. So it's very similar.
Yeah.
It's actually
It's not like going into a tote and stuff like
yeah,
that. Screaming.
Technology's made it different.
Yeah.
So that was the old days. But look, that in itself was an experience.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to see it.
Yeah.
You see people, 10 grown-ups screaming at a TV
At a
screen.
TV screen.
Riding a horse.
Yeah.
An invisible horse. But, okay, so I'm interested.
Yes.
And I know anyone who is interested in horse racing from a betting aspect would be interested in trading. Because there's a lot of similarities.
Yes.
And like I mentioned earlier, my analysts would benefit from doing a course with you guys or learning, taking one of the packages, because it'll help them put the discipline into what they're doing. Because we also have to be that disciplined.
Yeah.
It's very easy to fall into emotion.
Yeah.
Like as an analyst, you can never look at a race with emotional factor. You can't have an emotional attachment to a horse or to a jockey or to this. Yes, you can have an attachment when it works. Like this is a good horse and this is a good jockey. But the form presents. And it's kind of like what you mentioned with that breakthrough. Going to look for the breakthrough is going to cost you money. The breakthrough happens, it presents. But you've got to be there every day.
Consistent.
And that's like we were talking
Yeah.
earlier. How do you find the 20, 30 to 1 shots? You don't look for them.
Yeah.
They find you if you know what you're looking for.
Correct.
So I give it a term. It's called a bet presents.
Yeah.
You haven't had to look for it. It's presented itself to you. The form's there. Even though the price is so high, someone's missed this. It's not a winning selection because it's showing nothing. Something there showing that it could win.
Yeah.
So having that comes from following every single day.
Correct.
And I think that's where the most attraction is. And a lot of people said to me, but where are you seeing these similarities? I'm seeing it from there. I'm seeing it like...
Look, when I speak to you, and we speak, and I come out of a family that also own horses and things, and I know nothing about it. I just know to get to a July, and I do it for the fun of it.
It's a party.
It's a party. I go to the event, and I would pick. You guys would dissect, and the
the
form,
lucky name.
and I look
number.
for the number. You know, I like certain numbers. Like if I go to the casino, I'll only fire certain numbers.
8 and the 9.
My mother's birthday. Yeah. So those are numbers that I like. It's normally birth dates and stuff like that. And I'll fire the horses with that, or
So it's a fun experience for you.
my aunt will phone, or she'll
I'm
give
gonna
me,
make you a
she'll
deal.
give me, I've got a couple of buddies that own horses, they'll give me, X, Y, and Z.
This is what you're backing.
Yeah.
Yeah. We know. We got the inside info.
Yeah.
Listen, next year you're coming with me to the July.
Yeah.
And I want to attend the event you just got back from in Cape Town now. Is it open to the public?
It is open to the public.
So
it's
that's
such an
kind of
amazing...
like the July for traders.
Correct. It's called FMAS 2026.
Brilliant.
You'll see on the photo there above, that was FMAS 2025. So it's a yearly event, just like your July, where the brokers represent, like the horses, they represent themselves. The brokers are there. The guys, the traders are there with the Lamborghinis and
So
the Gucci's
who's
and the
who
Louis Vuittons.
anyone and everyone in
Yeah.
the industry is there.
Correct. And then you get to interact with normal day traders coming in. Also, it's all about networking and getting good market insights and future business and those kind of things. So it's a good platform to represent
So we've
yourself.
got a deal.
We got a deal. I'll take
I'm
you
going with you and you're
Yes.
coming with me.
100%.
Right. Excellent. Excellent.
100%. FX Cartel will be at July.
No, we got to arrange. Listen, I'd love to go. I
Yes.
want to go see what goes on. I want to network as well.
Yes.
Speak to different people, different ideas, different mindsets.
Yeah.
So there's a lot I can learn from your industry.
No, definitely.
And I think, like with an event like the July, it's more you're coming to have an experience with the horses, but most importantly, to have fun.
Yeah.
So it's a different kind. It's not as formal, but you still would probably meet a lot of interesting people there.
Yeah.
So it is a once in a lifetime experience. If you haven't been, you gotta go.
Yeah.
No, they're not paying me to say this. But
Yeah, guys.
go to the July. Yeah. So
No, good. Thank you so much for joining me. This was, I know we had a
was
bit
fun.
of technical difficulty when we were shooting. We tried to do a podcast. You had quite a few influential guys that were here in the trading
we're
lounge.
gonna get them in
But
again.
unfortunately, we had a bit of technical difficulty where we were, and we lost network, and we couldn't join you guys on that conversation. But I would love to see, more of you guys here at the trading lounge.
So what I hope to do is get new guests in for you once in a while.
Yeah,
People that have got a keen interest but never been involved.
Yeah.
And also some of the players in our industry, some of the high profile jockeys, or maybe a trainer or big owner to come and sit in the lounge and experience this. They're going to take to it like
I tell you what.
there's no tomorrow.
Let's put a panel together. Let's put a panel of 3 or 4 traders and 3 or 4 analysts from the racing side. I see so much of similarities, and let's do a podcast. And
Why don't
let's-
we do a July
series.
show?
A series.
Series is
A
perfect.
series, yeah.
Perfect.
Let's do that. We can come together once a month. We shoot.
Definitely.
And it's going to be honest. What your markets are like, and I'm framing it in the market because it's the field and the horses, and what forex markets are like.
Correct.
And how we get to our results, and how you get to your results. And you guys, I see the similarity, because you can't just go to the market. You need a broker to broker that deal for you.
Correct.
The deal.
You need a platform broker, yeah.
And
That's
same
your
with us.
bookmaker, and
Same
you
with
need
us.
the-
And we need the same. We analyze. You guys analyze. You guys, back in the day, they would call it tipsters, but now we market analysts. And back in the day, they would call it, we were VIP signal providers.
Correct.
So what is a signal? We're actually telling you what's going to happen. Now we also market inside analysts. There's so much of similarities, and I would love to run a series with this, with a panel of 4.
Done.
We've got a boardroom here, we've got the facilities here, and let's educate, let's enlighten people.
That's the thing.
Yeah, I think the main thing here.
Expose people to something.
Yeah.
And what they'll find is that it's interesting.
Yes.
I don't think, especially in our industry, there's enough things like this going on.
Yeah.
Where people are exposed to horse racing. There's so many tiers to horse racing, right?
Yeah.
There's owning, there's training, there's becoming an athlete in the sport.
Yes.
There's even jobs within the industry. High paying jobs, low paying jobs. It's a complete industry on its own.
Yeah.
And I don't think the horse racing industry invites enough people in. Maybe we've just neglected to do it. It is changing. We are reaching out. And I think with trading, it was so well planned and so well executed. Like from what I saw, that it was easy to get involved with.
I see so much of similarities. Before a race, I see your analysts on TV.
Yeah, we got to be looking and following money.
We
for
also
same
have
thing.
market insights.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, if you go open Bloomberg, you open the news, you've got market insights.
And you got to follow that.
The market is telling you, listen here, gold is sitting here. This is the dollar to. They're relatable.
Everything works on the same. Listen, the
Principle.
whole industry of bookmaking
Yeah.
works on the same principles as the stock market.
Yes.
So people are trading.
Yeah.
Bookmakers worldwide are trading all the time, all day, every day. It's actually not a cut and dry industry. It's very similar to what you guys do.
Yes.
So I can put it to you like this. There's money moving all day, every day. Same like the stock market. But if you're going blindly and you're going as a gambler, yes, it is a gamble.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that if you follow people like us that are schooled and we can give you a...
What does the market have to offer? Like one race, how much of money is actually in that market on that race?
I think globally you're going to get a shock.
Tell me.
It's a lot.
Okay.
I actually
But you
haven't
don't
looked
know?
into it. I will
So
look.
with the forex market,
I think
daily
you told me it was $1 trillion or something, or 27 trillion.
$1 trillion.
Obviously, we won't be that big.
Yeah.
But trust me, sports betting, horse racing will be a big market.
Yeah.
Obviously, casino's not the same. Casino's 100% gamble if you're playing
for
online.
the house.
Yeah, it's for the house. So there's no, I mean, I've seen those stories and heard those stories of guys that have formulated something for the blackjack table. And
Yes.
they've been successful.
Yeah.
They've formulated something for the roulette table. They've been successful. You can't beat the computer.
Yeah.
So that's a different story. Look, just to give you an example, in England, horse racing is the second biggest spectator sport. 1.45 billion bets are placed a year in the world on horse racing. So that's individuals going to put a bet down. Right, so that's quite a big industry.
Yeah.
A few years ago in South Africa, it used to be, not so long ago, the third biggest industry. Right, so it was a massive industry.
Yes.
And then it lost its way. There was obviously bad management and things like that. But luckily, things are on the up. There's good people involved. There's a lot of positives happening. And the industry is booming again.
Yeah.
So the nice thing about horse racing is you can come and experience it and not actually get involved. You can just bring the family to the racetrack for the day, have a picnic, have a lunch, watch the horses run. It's entertainment.
Yeah.
Right? But for us, it's life and death.
Yeah. You know, we grew up in the south here.
Yeah.
We used to go to Newmarket
And
race
computer
course
forms in the school bag.
Yeah.
In the school.
And turpentine. It was a job. But
It was okay.
yeah, night races was the best for me.
Do you remember that? Where was it? Newmarket.
Newmarket. Yeah. It was the best.
And turpentine.
Yeah. Loved it.
It's a good experience. So
Good.
that's the thing. It's not only there to own. You're not there. It caters for everyone, really. If you just want a day out for different experiences, it's nice to go to the track, watch the horses run. It's a good experience.
All right.
So, but anyway.
Thank you for coming on to FX Cartel Show. I know this is not going to be the last one.
Definitely going to be back.
There's so much that we need to touch on that we haven't even gone into depth about, and I think the conversations could run endlessly.
We could sit here till like
I don't think I've got
night.
enough hard drive space.
Good luck downloading the files. Listen, we definitely will be back, and it'd be nice to get other people's perspectives.
Yes.
From your industry and from mine. So
Correct.
I'm gonna definitely bring in some professionals in the industry.
Yes.
And some athletes from different walks of life and different sports.
Yes.
Not only horse racing.
Yeah.
And then we'd obviously also like to get the perspective from your professionals.
No,
in your
definitely.
industry.
We'll also have them on the same panel, and then we can have a bit of a discussion on how similar both the industries are actually,
Correct.
and how they're operating.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Just that my risk to reward ratio is better.
Look, I'm not going to argue, but mine's more fun.
Yeah. Look, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, brother.
Subscribe to the FX Cartel podcast. Real traders, real talk every week.